newspaper and I have this bold headline: governors face questions as payout eats 47 trillion naira. With the rider, again, FGAPC tackles article over petrol subsidy return calls. State LGs get bigger Flakes shares. Governors face heat as subsidy removal debate resurface. Post-subsidy windfall. Flakes revenue hits 47 trillion naira in 3 years, surpasses previous 6 years total. And of course, still on the Punch newspaper, tribute as Nollywood Ogumont Ogogo at 66. Oil block, 31 winners face payment deadline. Osun polls, how vote buyers breached EFCC, ICPC, INEC defenses. And of course, NDLEA arrests 101-year-old cannabis dealer daughter in Ogun. 150,000 palliative pensioners threatens mass protests. 2027 Mba Onaikon headlines NGE debates on election disinformation. For these and many more, get a copy of the Punch newspaper for today.
All right, from the Punch newspaper, we cross over to the Nigerian Tribune and checking out the front page headlines. We have bandits kidnap Kwara traditional ruler, that you can find on page 28 of the newspaper. We have a motorist grown trucks trap as Oyekiti Ilupeju Kaba Road collapses with a rider. Then we also have Nollywood Ogo government mourn as Ogogo dies of cancer at 66, to be buried today in Ilaro. And the bold headline, ADC Presidential Campaign Committee, ADC leaders in battle of wits, that you can find on page 22 of the newspaper. NDLEA arrests 101-year-old woman on Naeka Mba Osigwe, orders to speak at NG 2026 conference in Enugu. Osun government warns against fresh violence, urges post-election reconciliation. From the health sector, we have it now seems possible to vaccinate against cancer. That is coming from experts. Article subsidy removal proposal mere election season declaration, APC national chairman. Tinubu will earn a fresh mandate in 2027, Yari declares. Nigerians decry excessive cement price, demand explanation from manufacturers. All of these are the front page headlines coming from the Nigerian Tribune. You can grab a copy to read more on any of these headlines.
And of course, away from the Nigerian Tribune to the Nation newspaper today, I have this: dangers of article subsidies return proposal by federal government. With the rider, Idris Muda Yusuf rollback unthinkable, ex-VP adjusts position on policy. Air Force bombs terrorists. 23.6% paternity test returns negative. APC will continue to keep campaign promises, says Yari. 101-year-old woman arrested for selling drugs. Bank raises card spending limit abroad. Learn to accept defeat, where urges politician. Air Force bombed terrorist. For this and many more, get a copy of the Nation newspaper for today.
Okay, from the Nation newspaper, we check out the last one, that is talking about Vanguard newspaper. And checking out the headlines, quite a number of headlines too. We have fuel subsidy, return to old regime, we worsen economic crisis. That is coming from the Information Minister, Idris. Then we have on Nayekan Mba Osigwe Yadudu, orders to speak at NG Confab in Enugu, September 24-25. That you can find on page 9 of the newspaper. Insecurity and this madness once and for all will be task FG. Our 23 stocks beat inflation, that you can find on page 10 of the paper. Then we have Nigeria's oil output dropped by 20.8% in 10 years, with multiple riders. One of them, Nigeria's influence within OPEC plus declines. We are committed to optimizing outputs renaissance, that is coming from earning. Bad omen requiring urgent steps, according to experts. These are the multiple riders under the headline, Nigeria's oil output drops by 20.8% in 10 years. And the story you can find on page 11 of the newspaper. Then we have NDLEA naps 101-year-old great grandmother intercept cocaine in fufu. Quite an interesting one. Fufu is a food that I love, but I don't know where you don't put cocaine in fufu. Anyway, moving on. SGF mom as a fake agency boss fires back. Interesting. Ranching FG wants a force policy in Bedouin. That is coming from Governor Alia. Sokoto terror attack on trauma grips 7 communities. That is coming from page 6 of the newspaper. And these are the front page headlines coming from the Vanguard newspaper. So you can grab a copy to read more on any of these headlines. 101-year-old grandmother being caught with cocaine.
Honestly, I don't believe it. When I listened to the story this morning on radio, I was like, was it that they don't know the actual age of that woman or what? Because I can't imagine a 101-year-old woman